We're gonna start off with the most important story at the moment, and that is the health status of NCT's Haechan. SM Entertainment just came out to announce that Haechan will now be taking a step back from activities. Recently, he has been experiencing abnormalities such as heart palpitations, chest tightness, and after going to the hospital with his manager, it was determined by medical staff that treatment and rest would be required. That of course meant he wasn't going to be participating in NCT 127's upcoming tour stops, but he is definitely still on everyone's minds as Taeyong asked fans during their concert to pray for Haechan to get better.
우리 모두 혜찬이가 빨리 나을 수 있게 오늘 밤에 기도 한 번씩 해요.
And while we hope Haechan gets well soon and wait for an update, I'm not gonna make you wait or even spend that much time on the BTS Jungkook rumor that's been going around of him seen on a date, because it's been debunked by someone who would definitely know. Recently, a photo has been going around, which I'm not gonna show for obvious privacy reasons, with the person posting it claiming it to be Jungkook on a trip eating dinner with his girlfriend. Well, not only does this seem to be an old photo when he visited Jeju Island with friends and even left his signature at that restaurant, the owner of the restaurant just put all the rumors to rest, saying the woman in the photo is one of his older staff members. And yeah, there's really nothing else significant in this story to drag on. I also didn't think IVE's lip syncing debate was something that warranted a discussion in a video. However, an unexpected party has now gotten themselves involved. As many of you guys have probably seen, after Wonyoung and Lee So performed IU's Strawberry Moon at MBC's year-end show, some people started criticizing them for seemingly lip syncing, especially because they were seated and not dancing, and according to others, not trying to make it look real. On top of that, Starship was also criticized, as it was theorized that they just recycled the audio from a recording that the girls already did months ago for another performance. Whether you agree with all of this or not, I hope you can at least see why I hesitated categorizing this as news, but it doesn't look like KBS had the same mindset. The same KBS that is so careful about everything, being the national broadcaster of South Korea, banning songs for curse words, recently banning BI from their broadcast that we talked about previously, uploaded a video titled "Mouthing While Sitting," the hit girl group caught up in criticisms. On top of that, the thumbnail of the video shows Wonyoung and Lee So with the caption, "Are they really singers?" The crazy thing to me, on top of them even addressing this, is that Wonyoung is an MC on KBS's own music bank. We know Wonyoung gets a lot of unwarranted hate already, so seeing a broadcast station that she works for doing something like this, it's no wonder she recently came out saying she relies on the fans to give her strength, and why you may have been seeing an outpouring of love for her. The final piece of more serious news is coming less than a month before EPEX's first concert tour in the US. Fans began to notice that city after city was starting to get cancelled with no information being announced. And for those who have traveled for concerts before, know how much in advance you have to prepare and book everything, but it was just announced that the tour that was only a month away has now been abruptly cancelled due to, quote, internal issues among the organizers. We don't really know what that means or even if it's the truth, but let's hope that fans at least get their money back and that the guys will hopefully get another opportunity in the future. But you guys know, as always, let's get into the positive things that we can celebrate in K-pop. You know, when some celebrities talk about K-pop, it's hard to tell how big of a fan they really are, or if they're actually fans at all, which is totally fine. But shout out to actress Emma Myers from Wednesday, who went on Jimmy Fallon and just spent her time in the spotlight just spreading the good word that is 17.
You're a big fan of a band, and you like to, when you're talking to people, you like to introduce this band to people if they don't know of it. So there's 13 people in 17?
Okay, I'll explain the numbers. Okay, there's 13 of them, so that's 13, right?
Yeah.
And there are 3 different groups. They have hip-hop, performance, and vocal. And then there's one team, so 13 plus 3 plus 1 is 17.
Her genuine fangirling did not go unnoticed because 17 tweeted out thanking her and said hope to see you soon. Congrats to Very Very, who are celebrating their 4th debut anniversary, and also to ATEEZ, who officially have the first music show win of 2023. Their album also debuted in the top 10 at number 7 on the Billboard 200. But even though the year just started, that has not stopped NewJeans' monster momentum, as their song Ditto has now achieved the girl group song with the most perfect all kills, already insanely passing Brave Girls Rollin'. ITZY have also made history with their latest album, accumulating over 1 million sales, making them only the second girl group to have multiple albums exceed 1 million along with Blackpink. And of course, BTS further cemented their names in history as well, winning another DAESANG at this year's Golden Disc Awards, making it 6 consecutive years. And while Bang Si-hyuk is probably celebrating that somewhere, he also recently uploaded a photo with JYP himself saying my teacher, brother, and best friend. Is it crazy to anyone else that these two titans in the K-pop industry who used to live together in the US, a foreign land to them, struggled as artists trying to sell songs, almost ended their friendship over JYP's Inside Out socks in the laundry? My goodness, how different would the K-pop world look right now? What would my life be like right now? Thankfully, it looks like the two... What is this? I'm in the middle of a video right now.
Previously on One Tree Hill.
And the 2022 Boy Group of the Year. Stray Kids are the greatest group to ever live.
Dude, it wasn't personal. I just wanted... Okay. I, K-pop Junkee, would be so grateful if you could fill out the KCON form down below. Dude, I don't want to ask. Fill out the form with Paul from Rice Squad in the special guest section. And I guess you can also add NEWJEANS and K-pop Junkee. What do you mean, I guess?
Keep reading.
Also, make sure you put LE SSERAFIM in the idols you want to see. Because apparently Paul wants... Because I've always wanted to watch Chaewon perform all my life. Again, we would love to meet you guys as one of KCON's special guests. Remember, Paul from Rice Squad. And if you really feel like it, NEWJEANS and K-pop Junkee too.
That's what I thought.
I don't wanna be anything other than